Imagine knowing the mental tricks behind every decision you make, every product you buy, and even every opinion you form. In this video, we will break down the 6 fundamental principles revealed by Robert Cialdini in his book, Influence. These principles are like magical tools used by marketers, leaders, and influencers worldwide. Whether you're here to improve your marketing skills, understand your own behavior, or simply out of curiosity, this video is for you. Let's get started. Principle 1. Reciprocity. It's that feeling when someone does you a favor or gives you something nice, and you naturally feel obliged to return the favor. It's like an unspoken agreement in the world of human relationships. For example, imagine your neighbor does you a favor by watering your plants while you're on vacation. You feel grateful, right? And guess what? When that neighbor needs help in return, you'll probably be there for them. That's reciprocity. Now, let's talk about how reciprocity is used in the business world. When you walk into a store, the salesperson might offer you a free sample of a product. You take it, try it, and even if you hadn't planned on buying anything that day, you might end up purchasing that product simply because you feel indebted. This principle is also used in online marketing. For example, you might download a free ebook from a website, and in return, you might feel more inclined to purchase a product from their online store. This is the power of reciprocity, urging us to return the favor even in the virtual world. So next time you receive a small gesture or favor, remember, there's a strong chance you'll feel like responding in kind. Reciprocity is more than just politeness. It's a powerful force that shapes our daily interactions and even our purchasing decisions. This is the power of giving and returning the favor. Practical tip: be generous to others without expecting anything in return. A simple act of kindness can create a positive connection and encourage reciprocity. Principle 2. Commitment and consistency. It's all about our desire to stay true to our past actions and words. Imagine a person signing a commitment. It's an act that goes beyond just a signature. We're talking about that small step we often take without much thought, but it can lead to much larger commitments. It's like when you sign an online petition for a cause you support. Even though it's a simple act, it creates a commitment to the cause. Once we're committed, we tend to act in a way that's consistent with that commitment. We feel tied to the cause and are more likely to act accordingly. Businesses understand this well. For example, online business experts like Russell Brunson talk about making customers climb a value ladder. That means starting with very cheap offers, then consistently offering more expensive products or services over time. It's much easier to turn a small sale or commitment into a large one than to start with trying to make the larger sale. When we make a commitment, especially one that is public and in writing, then we feel the need to stay consistent with it. It's a powerful tool in influence. But remember, the next time you make a small commitment, it might just be the first step to a bigger one. Principle 3. Social proof. We're talking here about our natural tendency to follow what others are doing, especially when we feel uncertain. We've all been in situations where, seeing others act in a certain way, we think maybe this is the right thing to do. Take the example of a restaurant. If we walk by a crowded restaurant, we often think it must be good because so many people are going there. We tend to trust the collective opinion and follow the crowd. This is exactly what happens on social media when we see a post with a lot of likes, shares, and comments. We tend to think it's something important or valuable. We are influenced by the behavior of others. In online shopping, social proof is very powerful. We've often seen messages like, X people bought this last week, which creates a sense of trust. We think if so many people bought it, it must be a good product. Social proof can also be seen in crowd behavior at sports events or concerts. When everyone stands to applaud, even if we don't know why, we tend to do the same. We follow what others are doing because we assume it's the right thing to do. It's a powerful principle that influences our purchasing decisions, opinions, and even daily behavior. We see it everywhere, in advertisements, on social media, and even in our daily social interactions. Social proof often guides us without us realizing it, influencing our choices and actions. It's proof that the influence of the group is stronger than we might think. Principle 4. Liking. Liking is a powerful aspect of social influence. We are more receptive to people we like or find likable. It's like when you meet someone warm and smiling, you instantly feel at ease around them. In the business world, liking plays a crucial role. Imagine walking into a store where the salesperson greets you with a big smile and treats you kindly. You feel welcome and more inclined to make purchases in that store. Companies also use this principle to build strong customer relationships. When we feel understood and appreciated as customers, we are more likely to return. A simple smile, a friendly tone. All of this creates an emotional connection that influences our buying decisions. In our daily social interactions, we see liking at work when we meet a likable person at a meeting or event. We are more inclined to listen to their ideas and seriously consider them. It's amazing how a simple smile or positive attitude can influence our decisions and actions. Liking creates bonds, emotional connections that go beyond words. The next time you meet a likable person in a professional or personal context, remember that liking can be a powerful force that influences our interactions and choices in significant ways. It's a simple but valuable lesson in the art of social influence. Principle 5. Authority. We naturally tend to obey those we perceive as authority figures. It's like following the instructions of a doctor or a police officer. We trust their expertise and position. Imagine you're in a hospital and the doctor in a white coat gives you medical advice. We instinctively trust them, partly because of their uniform. Their perceived authority compels us to follow their recommendations. Authority is also used in advertising. We often see celebrities or experts endorsing products on TV, and we think, if this person uses this product, it must be good. In group decision-making, this principle is evident when a person in a position of authority suggests an idea or makes a decision. The other group members often follow without much questioning. This is how authority influences our choices and actions. We look to those we consider experts, leaders, or professionals to guide our decisions. It's a natural reflex that can be used positively, but can also lead us to follow paths we might not have chosen otherwise. One thing is certain: authority has a powerful impact on our daily lives, often without us realizing it. Principle 6. Scarcity. Finally, the sixth and last principle is scarcity. It's the fascinating concept that we instinctively desire things that are difficult to obtain. It's like when you see a product surrounded by bright lights and think, wow, this must be really special and unique. This is the feeling we get when we hear about a flash sale, a limited edition, or an exclusive offer. We think, there are only a few available. I have to get it before it's too late. This sense of urgency and scarcity fuels our desire to acquire something unique. Flash sales masterfully exploit this principle. When we know that an exceptional offer is available only for a short period, we feel driven to act quickly. The same applies to limited editions. When we know there will only be a few in the world, it becomes an object of desire. Collectors are well aware of this feeling. Owning something that only a few people have adds extra value and makes us feel special and unique. This is the power of scarcity. This principle is used in marketing to create a sense of urgency among consumers. When we know an opportunity is rare, we are more likely to seize it. It's a reminder that our desire for something can be greatly influenced by its scarcity. It's a principle that pushes us to seek the extraordinary and appreciate what is unique in this world full of choices. Scarcity is a powerful force that makes every acquisition feel special and precious. And there you have it. We've explored together the 6 fascinating principles of persuasion from the book Influence: The Psychology of Persuasion by Robert Cialdini. If you enjoyed the video, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas and opinion. And see you next video with new, bright thoughts. Thank you.